Hello everyone, semi-retired Bob here. I talk about the carnivore diet, all things related to the carnivore diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. Today is just a quick update video. It's really hot and sticky out here today. I think if it had been this hot last year when I started the 1% challenge, we wouldn't have gotten as far as we did, so I'm glad it was cooler last year. But this heat has just been nasty this year. It's not that it's so hot, it's just so humid and sticky out. But we are going to talk a little bit about exercise today. Everybody's asking me a bunch of questions about what I've been doing, and the concept that I want to talk about today is minimal effective effort. But for those of you new to the channel wondering what in the heck's going on here, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm 60 years old. Almost 16 months ago now, I couldn't do this. I could barely stand for 2 to 2.5 minutes without severe pain. Now I'm out here walking every day and doing lots of other stuff. I'm not walking very far today because I have dance class tonight. It's the start of the fall session, and I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully, over the next 8 weeks, I'll slip some dance clips in here. But I have a specific target in mind for today for where I'm going to go. But I just wanted to show you, this is where I got to last year on September the 5th, after 5 days of walking every day, adding 1%. But yeah, the whole purpose of this channel is to show you that it's never too late to change your life. If you can still, as Dr. Barry says, if you can still fog a mirror, then you can make changes that will impact your life. Well, I was going to go down around that way, but there's some yard work going on up there, so I'm going to just come to this block. Then I'm going to turn around and go back up this hill, and then we'll see how far I get the other way. But yeah, minimal effectiveness, or minimal effort for effectiveness. Coach Bronson will explain this much better than I can. And we're going to have him on in a couple of weeks here, so that'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to that. But basically what he's talking about is you want to exercise hard enough so that you don't have to spend 2, 3, 4 hours working out every day. Instead of doing bicep curls with 5-pound barbells or 5-pound weights in your hand, try going a little bit heavier. Not so much that you hurt yourself, but the target is that you feel like you've really gotten a workout after about 8 curls. Push-ups, just doing them with body weight to start with, even on an incline if you have to. But instead of, I've seen a lot of people out there doing push-ups, and they're, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, cranking them out. And they're real proud of themselves. Yep, I got 100 push-ups in today. Well, if you concentrate on better form and slower, do about a 3 or 4 count down, and then a 3 or 4 count up. And as Jonathan from Carnivore Muscle said in our interview a couple of weeks ago, instead of going all the way to the top where you lock your wrists and holding that for a second, come all the way up and don't quite straighten your elbow. That way you're still under load. And if you're doing a 3 to 4 count down and a 3 to 4 count up, you'll probably find somewhere between the 10 and 15 push-up mark is where you start to run out of gas. And you're going to get a lot more out of that than you did out of, fast cranking out 100 push-ups. Because the slow working of the muscle is better. Now we're back up at the house here. We're going to go on up the block this way just a little bit. So I'm going to get a little bit more walk in today. But yeah, I didn't explain that very good. But you can go back and watch the video that I did. It's actually labeled Composition Consultant, which is the name of his website. He has since changed his channel name to Carnivore Muscle. With some of the stuff I've got coming up here, I of course have I already told you I have my first dance class tonight, which is going to be fun. And the weather is supposed to break. It's supposed to be a front moving through tonight to cool things back off another 10 degrees. So instead of 90 with gross humidity like we have right now, it's supposed to only be about a high of 80 tomorrow. And slowly start tapering off, which I'm pretty excited about. Tonight, I don't know, some of you may have seen it, some of you may not have, but there's a thing out there called the Keto Cookout on Tuesday nights. It's got Carnivore Today and Homesick Buckeye and Alia and Darren, I think is his name. But at some point during that show tonight, I'm going to be a special guest for just one little segment. So if you get a chance, tune into that. I've got an interview with Russ coming up at Homesick Buckeye. We're going to talk to him. Don't forget Thursday evening, I believe it's at 6 o'clock my time, which is early Friday morning for Dave over in Japan. Dave and I are going to be doing a live Q&A on Thursday evening. Got a lot of stuff going on this week. I need to keep on with my walking. Hopefully it cools off enough. I'm still hoping, I've been saying this all summer, but I'm hoping now that school's back in session, kids aren't going to be all over the place, I'm hoping to get over to the park and do some walking out there. This summer has gotten away from me. I have been so busy going to the Y, cutting my own grass, doing my own yard work, gathering tools, and of course I have to start working on the trailer here real soon. If it cools off, maybe tonight because the first thing I have to do is empty everything out of the trailer and store it in the garage. Because I've got some holes in the floor where the previous owner had some motorcycle mounts, and I need to seal those up. I didn't worry so much about it in North Carolina, but I need to get this trailer sealed up really good to go down to Texas, because I don't want to wake up to find a baby rattlesnake or a scorpion or any of that kind of stuff. And I need to put I'm going to turn this down here so that you can see. I'm planning on just using hardware mesh, but if anybody has any ideas on how to attach, I'm going to get like a mesh to go all the way around the bottom of the trailer, because I don't want, when I'm down there in the desert, I don't want to, you know, come stepping out of my trailer to discover a rattlesnake has hidden itself underneath my trailer. So once I get this thing spotted down there, I need to put some kind of mesh around it, you know, dig out a little bit so that they can't burrow under, and put some kind of a mesh around it. So if anybody has any suggestions for that, I'm happy to have those suggestions. But yeah, I got to get this thing completely emptied out so I can seal the floor, seal all the cracks in it, so I don't have any unwanted visitors when I get down to Texas. I hope something of what I said here made some sense today. It's kind of hard to get back into it because all I did yesterday was put that short up for the holiday, because, you know, everybody and their brother put something up for the holiday yesterday. So rather than having just yet another video that people had to choose from, I decided to go ahead and just upload that short of my bacon, which was received really well. Everybody seemed to like the bacon. But that's what I've got for you today, folks. Don't forget, get out there, be 1% better. Today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you in the next one.